We're going on now.
A fall break, walking hand in hand in the moonlight. We'll breathe the sweet salt air. I swear we'll never part.
We're going on now.
A fall break, running in the sand, feeling alright. And when you fall into my arms, I'll break into your heart.
Hey guys, it is Thursday, which means it's time for another video. I just want to say thank you guys for voting on the poll. Keep voting on the poll. That will stay open till Saturday night. That's usually when I do, I take the poll, I take the poll off, and whatever wins the review for this week. But as you can see, different location in this small apartment. Yes, it's a very small apartment. But I decided, because I didn't do last Thursday's video. I know you guys wanted to see another part to this. I decided I'm not going to do the whole amount of movies. Those movies in the background too aren't even mine, my fiance's. But I'm going to do a part 2 of horror movies that I own that I recommend. And I'm going to start with one that, if you're a Fulci fan, definitely give this at least a watch. I enjoy it. It's not his greatest work, but it's definitely a good one, and that is Enigma. I personally really enjoy this movie. There is a boob on the front. I didn't even realize that at first. Sorry about the bad glare too, but that's a good movie, personally. This one is also a really amazing movie. Alice, Sweet Alice. If you love like giallos, this is definitely, to me, it feels like an American giallo movie. Really good movie. Really enjoy it. These ones are actually, so I'm not going to go through all of them because I would recommend these are like my main ones, and then I have another behind me. I have another movie case. I don't know if you can see, they're kind of hidden. But I have another shelf, and then I have a shelf in the bedroom. But these ones are two, like a twofer. But The Barn and then The Barn Part 2, they are both independent release Halloween horror movies. Really good movies. Big fan of them. This one, as you can tell from the thumbnail, Amsterdam. If you're not familiar with Amsterdam, it is directed by Dutch filmmaker Dick Maas. He is probably most well known for doing a film back in 1983 called The Lift, which is a killer elevator movie. I don't have that one. I don't really like that one as much. This came out in 88. This is like his take on the slasher film, and I really enjoy this movie. I'm trying to put it back where it goes, because these ones are actually in order. So the shelf that I'm currently like the movies I'm showing you guys currently on a shelf that actually is the only one in alphabetical order. I just haven't gotten around to doing alphabetical order of everything. This one is actually a very cheesy one. This came out in 1973. Scream Factory released this, and it is The Boy Who Cried Werewolf. If you love werewolf movies, this is one. It's so cheap. Like, the werewolf effects are super bad, but the movie is just a good movie. I really enjoy this, and the first time I ever watched it was with my mom's fiance. He showed me that. It was back when you could like burn movies off of TV on DVD or whatever. So he had a triple feature on the one disc. It was The Boy Who Cried Werewolf, Silver Bullet, and American Werewolf in London, and I enjoyed all three. That was the first time I ever actually watched all of them. This is a good one. This is another not talked about as much Fulci film. This is the Grindhouse release, and that is Cat in the Brain. I love this movie. It's funny because Fulci is playing himself in this movie, and I personally really enjoyed it. The older, the more full you go on in the late 80s, early 90s, Fulci, it just got weird. I mean, Fulci was always weird, but this is a good one. I just have the standard version. I know there is like a special edition, and that is Michele Soavi's The Church. If you're a fan of the 80s Italian horror, definitely give this a watch. It's very hard to follow, but it's an enjoyable movie. This is one that's not talked about. I haven't seen this in a while too. This is actually old Severin, like very old. Like, what year was this? What year did they release? I'm trying to find 2014. So it's pretty old Severin. And that is Dead Kids, aka Strange Behavior. Actually, the first time I watched this was on Shudder, I'm pretty sure, many years ago, and I enjoyed it. It's a very interesting movie, but I definitely would give it a watch. The movies are not going in. I'm gonna put this down 1 second. Give me a second. This is times when I wish I had equipment so I could, easily pick up the movies and put them back without having to put down my phone. But next one, Vinegar Syndrome release, Demon Wind. This is one that I absolutely fell in love with the first time I watched it. It's not great. A lot of these movies that I'm recommending are not great by any means, but they're fun. I personally really like Demon Wind. That artwork too. Like, look at that artwork. Okay, so the next one is a Scream Factory double feature. I have not seen the second one in this, but I really love the first one. I still need to see the second one. I've had it on the poll a couple times, but not Witchery, but Ghost House I recommend, because that's the one I've seen. As you can see, my cat's are like running back and forth. But Ghost House is a really good one. This is Umberto Lenzi. He filmed the main part of the movie in the same house that was filmed with House by Cemetery. Just kind of going through some. This is a good one. I try to do ones that you may not have seen. I mean, a lot of the people probably watching my videos have seen half these movies. The Initiation, great 80s slasher film, came out in 1984. One that's not talked about that much and really should be talked, because it's a great movie. And the mall setting is... mall settings are common themes, don't get me wrong, but really love the setting in that. This one, Killer Crocodile 1 and Killer Crocodile 2. If you love nature run amok films with killer animals and killer amphibians and stuff like that, that is a movie those are movies for you. Cheesy Italian killer crocodile movies. Ooh, Killer Kid movie. A lot of you may have already seen this before, but this is one that I was excited when they finally announced it on Blu-ray, because it was like very hard to find for the longest time. That is Mikey. Great movie, super fun. I just remember for the longest time I would watch on YouTube in parts. That would be the only way I could watch it. So I was super excited when they finally announced that that it was getting a official Blu-ray release. Oh man, this one I was excited too, because it had a DVD release, but I heard the DVD release was very shitty. The quality was terrible. And that is Night of the Demon. It is an interesting movie. I actually pre-ordered this when it got released originally on Black Friday. I remember ordering it super early in the morning, and then everyone was having difficulties getting on the website, so they just Severin gave everybody a $25 gift card. You can actually go on my channel and watch my unboxing of the Night of the Demons Blu-ray. I don't know what my cat's doing. This one, I'm so happy I have this 3-disc set Blu-ray because I love this movie. It's my favorite of his, and that is Dario Argento's Opera. And people are probably gonna be like, why do you like this movie? What is so amazing about Opera that is your favorite? I just really enjoy Opera. It was one that I also saw many years ago on Shudder for the first time, and I absolutely loved it. This next one is cheesy. I do want to give another mention because a fellow friend / subscriber, Brad, said that he hasn't seen any of the sequels or didn't know they had that many sequels, but Night of the Demons 2, I don't have 3. My fiance actually has 3 on DVD because I don't think that ever got an official Blu-ray release. And he has the remake. But I have 1 and 2. Obviously, everyone's seen the first Night of the Demons. This is actually from Olive Films, which Brad actually said was it's going out of, I think it's like out of business or it's running out of business. But cool movie. I love Night of the Demons 2 is like one of those rare occurrences where I love every single film, because usually it's like franchises, there's always like that one that you don't like, but I enjoyed every single one. I don't know what the fuck the cats are doing. They're like in the kitchen doing something. I'm literally right by the kitchen. I don't know what the hell's going on. But next one is Phantom of the Mall, Eric's Revenge. This is a cheesy as all hell movie. Not gonna lie. But I had to pick up this release. And I think shortly after I got this like the box set edition ended up being like out of print then. So they just did the standard Blu-ray. And like I said, I love my mall setting movies. Just absolutely love them. Sorry about my weird looking faces as I'm doing shit. Down to the last. I'm gonna do 2 more. Yeah, I'll do 2 more. I don't know what the hell my cat's doing. The first one that I'm gonna mention, or second to last one, Squirm. It's a Jeff Lieberman film. Killer worms. What could be better? And the funny thing is too, I got this Scream Factory release for Christmas a couple years ago, and when I got it for Christmas, like a month or 2 later, it came out. It was out of print. With the actual Blu-ray, and I have it with the slip. I'm just gonna put that there. The last movie, one maybe not everyone has seen, Uncle Sam. Great movie to watch around Memorial Day or 4th of July. Great cover. I love that cover. It's a cheesy as all hell movie. Directed by William Lustig, who directed Maniac and Maniac Cop. I love this movie. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I would do like every single movie, but the video would probably be like over an hour long, and then that, I don't know how that would work on my phone. Downloading, it would take forever. So I just wanted to do like bits and pieces. I'll probably do another part. Let me know what you guys think, if you want me to do another part. If there's something else you guys want me to do, just comment down below and let me know what you want me to do, and I'll try to get to it as soon as possible. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, keep voting on the poll. That'll stay open until Saturday night. But in the meantime, I'll see you guys on Monday.